On a fire door, it's a minimum of 3 hinges, often fitted at equal distances. But on this door, we're having a door closer fitted as well. So it's very important that the extra strain that's taken on the top of the door is taken by the hinges. So we fit 2 hinges near the top, the first one being 200 millimeters from the top of the door to the center, and the second one from the center to the center is another 200 millimeters. These 2 hinges I'm going to do with a router. On the bottom of the door, we're going to fit a hinge at 300 millimeters up from the bottom of the door to the center of the hinge. That hinge I'm going to do with traditional chisel and hammer, chipping away in the traditional way, to give you an idea as to how this is done. When using a router, you need to set out the hinges to match the instruction leaflet on the hinges. That is to say, from the top of the door to the first hinge is 200 millimeters. From the center of that hinge to the next one is 200 millimeters. Now, when using a router, of course, you need to set the jig up, not the door. So we've marked out and made a jig already. This one I've made to match our template, but you can get jigs off the market, readily available to use and adjust to match as required. On here, we have the thickness of the hinge. Don't forget, when you have a hinge pad for fire doors, which is common, you do need to make sure allowance for that thickness. So we have a 3mm hinge, a 1mm hinge pad, which gives you 4mm. So I'll set my router up to 4mm deep, and we can router the hinges out accordingly. Just before I start, I made sure I got my goggles on and my gloves. So now we're on to the second hinge. Router's still set up, so away we go. Using a router, of course, will mean that the corners are rounded, which is quite normal. So when you take the clamp off, you can use a corner chisel to remove the corner, or traditionally you could use your ordinary chisel, hand chisel. Simple as that. Make sure it's clean in the corner. Cleans it out.